Do you remember when you first started playing Minecraft? The first feelings you had, the emotions you felt back then? Things are different now. The game doesn't bring those emotions anymore. These days, I rarely play Minecraft, especially survival mode. That's because the way the game feels has changed a lot. Over the years, Minecraft has added tons of new features, but the more I played the latest versions, the more I realized it became boring. The atmosphere is gone. But what if I told you I actually found a way to enjoy Minecraft again? I went back to the very first version I ever played. For some reason, I still remember its number, 147. I launched it again and it turned out to be way more interesting than I expected. The first thought I had after creating a new world was simple. I'm home. It looked like the same Minecraft we play today, but the feeling was completely different. A warm sense of nostalgia came right away. The game felt quieter, calmer, more real. I remembered how, back then, everything seemed new and unknown. You didn't know what to do, there were no guides, no tutorials, you just explored. And that's exactly what makes old Minecraft feel so special. Survival starts the same way as always. Chop some wood, craft a pickaxe, and build a small shelter. But the moment night falls, everything changes. I remembered that feeling from childhood, being terrified of the monsters. Back then I just built a dirt box and stayed inside until morning, because I didn't even know beds existed. And in the old version I felt that again, the same childhood fear of the unknown, mixed with excitement. All through the game I was jumping at every little sound. It's a strange mix of tension and warmth. Modern Minecraft hasn't been scary for years, but here, the night once again feels like a real challenge. After a couple of hours, I realized I had completely disconnected from reality. It felt like I pressed pause on the outside world. Everything stayed behind the screen, and I was somewhere else entirely. The most surprising part is how this feeling takes you back in time. Back to when your biggest problem was tomorrow's math test. When life was simpler, and the main goal was just to build a house and survive the night. In a world where we're used to constant rushing, moments like this are especially valuable. Old Minecraft lets you throw all that aside, at least for a while, and feel real peace again. Do you remember how as a kid, finding diamonds was a real event? For me, it always felt like a symbol of victory. You'd spend hours mining, afraid of every dark cave, and then suddenly see diamonds in the rock. It was joy, pride, the feeling that you had done something truly important. In modern versions, that feeling is gone. Diamonds have turned into just another resource. You know the perfect level to mine. You've got enchanted pickaxes, endless supplies, and the generation itself makes them much more common. Diamonds stopped being special. But in old Minecraft, that feeling comes back. Diamonds become a reward again, a small victory for your patience and effort, and it feels so much more meaningful than in any modern version. And this is where the contrast becomes clear. Modern versions are overloaded. Dozens of new blocks and items get added, but most of them don't really affect the game. They're not discoveries, not new emotions, just clutter that fills your inventory and gets in the way. A simple example, you mine for 10 minutes in the new version and your inventory is already full of andesite, diorite, copper and other junk. Most of it you just throw away. In the old versions, that didn't happen. Resources were fewer, but every single one had value. Even gravel or cobblestone felt useful. It's the same with building. In modern versions, you have hundreds of blocks, dozens of colors, endless decoration options. For some players, that's freedom, but for most, it's decision paralysis. Build a simple hut today and it looks pathetic compared to all the mega bases you see on YouTube. In old Minecraft, everything looked natural. Even a basic square hut felt fine and blended into the world. Modern Minecraft has become way too easy. The game practically pushes you into comfort no matter what. Infinite villager rerolls let you get the perfect trade in just a few minutes. The mending enchant makes armor and tools basically unbreakable, and shields remove all the tension from combat. Skeletons stop being a threat, and fights turn into nothing more than block and hit. In the old versions, none of that existed, and that's their strength. Your armor wore down and your tools eventually broke. Every fight with mobs forced you to be careful, thinking about your position, placing torches, looking for cover. Night wasn't just a formality, it was a real challenge. And that's exactly why old Minecraft feels more interesting. Victories don't come automatically. To survive and make progress, you actually have to put in the effort. And because of that, every little thing has weight. A piece of iron, a bit of coal, a few diamonds you managed to find. All of it feels like a real reward. Modern versions too often take responsibility away from the player. Old versions, on the other hand, make you feel like the world is against you. And that's why every step forward brings true satisfaction. And this is important to understand. Old versions are not Minecraft without content. They're Minecraft without the extra clutter. And that's exactly why they feel more complete. Simplicity builds atmosphere. When there are fewer blocks, fewer mechanics, fewer distractions, every detail matters. Modern Minecraft is overloaded. It has hundreds of blocks, dozens of new items, all kinds of decorations, but how many of them actually change the game? Most of them just fill your inventory and make the world feel noisy. Resources stop feeling valuable because they're drowned out by everything else. In the old versions, every single thing had weight. Cobblestone was your main building block, coal was a resource you valued. Even simple food felt like a reward for your effort. Everything had meaning, and that's why survival itself felt cleaner, sharper, and more engaging. It's like design. When a room has only what you really need, the space breathes. You notice every detail because each one has a purpose. But when the room is filled with random stuff, your eyes scatter and the value disappears. That's what modern Minecraft has become, overloaded and fragmented. Old versions are the opposite, minimalism, with nothing unnecessary. And in that simplicity lies a special charm. You feel the game the way it was meant to be, a tool for creativity and discovery, not an endless warehouse of random things. The most valuable thing old Minecraft gives you is the chance to go back in time. It works like a time machine. When you launch an old version, it feels like you're transported years into the past, back to that state where everything was new and full of mystery. Even after you close the game, the feeling doesn't disappear right away. It stays with you for a while, as if part of you is still there, back in childhood, when Minecraft was the one world you could get lost in for hours. And the key thing is, this isn't about longing for the past or wishing to bring back those days. It's about bright memories. A short chance to once again be that person who was amazed at every discovery, excited by every little find, and saw an entire universe inside simple cubes. Modern Minecraft is a game with hundreds of mechanics, but old Minecraft is a feeling, pure, simple, and warm. And for that reason alone, it's worth going back, even just for a little while. If Minecraft feels too predictable and polished to you, try it yourself. Launch an old version, the one you first played, or anything before 1.8. Play it honestly. No wiki, no farms, no tricks, and you'll see what emotions come back. Maybe even the ones you've been missing for a long time.